It's real dark. Gotta find a spark to illuminate the past so we don't go astray. Gotta listen to what John and Yancey gotta say. Get woke. Time to get woke.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to Time to Get Woke with John and Yancey. My name is John Haynes. I'm here with my co-host and friend, Yancey Seals.
What's up, everybody? How you guys doing today? Day after Father's Day. What's up, Sugar Bear?
Hey! I love when you do that. I'm good, man. I'm good. Happy belated Father's Day to all you fathers. Happy belated Dad's Day to all you dads.
Mm-hmm.
You know, definitely, man. We deserve the day. We deserve the day.
You guys, even those out there pretending to be dads, happy Father's Day to you too.
Happy. Yeah, pretending to be dads. You trying to say sperm donors, man? What are you saying? No.
I want to say happy Father's Day to all my kids, fathers and stuff.
What? I'm looking for something to come and hit you in the head in a few minutes, man.
So what's up, John? What's in the news, man? What's going on around our country?
See. Oh man, there's so much. First off, one of the things I do want to say is I listened to President Obama speak when he opened up. Yeah, when he opened up his library. It made me feel like, can we please have the adults back in the room?
I know, man.
I mean, intellectual, well-spoken, joking, jovial, took his stabs at the idiot without even mentioning his name. I mean, I'm like, wow, man.
That's what we used to be, man. We used to be that kind of country. A person who took pride in what they're doing, a person who wasn't about a me thing. It was about what everyone else needs, about what the smaller person needs,
about the country
need. But nowadays, it ain't about that. It's about what more can we get the billionaires? What more and more can we get the trillionaires? How can we get more money out of these people? And that's what they're doing.
That's exactly what they're doing. How can we get more money out of these people? And Israel wants to know, how can we get more land and get them into more wars?
Well, Israel's a whole new different subject. We mentioned on this show, and I've mentioned also that Netanyahu is no damn good. That boy is crooked. I'm telling you right now, two crooked people running together, him and Trump, they gonna get their ass in some serious shit. Watch what I tell you.
Yeah, I agree with you. And yeah, Netanyahu is definitely, he's a criminal, just like Trump. I mean, they're both criminals, and you put two criminals together and they will get in trouble. Right now, he's going to this is what happens. They eat their own. Right now, he's starting to go against, Netanyahu, because Netanyahu is making him look bad by continuing to bomb Lebanon. And he said, they do what I tell you. Well, obviously not, because they're doing what they want to do. And this is just that part of it is just totally ridiculous, man. Internationally, the United States is a joke.
And that's what's going on right now. Now, you don't know people's laughing at us? Yes, they are laughing at us. They laughing at us because of the situation that Donald Trump has put you in. You just mentioned, John, that Israel is a big joke. And Trump don't know how to get out of this situation. He just don't know how. Right now, because every other president said, no, we ain't doing that, but that don't make no damn sense. The strait is already open. Why should we attack Iran? So every other president said no. But this damn fool, well, surely we can do that. What's in it for me? Follow the money, you guys. Follow the money.
Follow the money.
I bet there's money behind it. I bet you.
I mean, yes, he brought up two programs ago about Eric Trump and Donald Trump's getting contracts, government contracts. I mean, and then you have his son-in-law that's actually negotiating with the company that is paying him. How they don't see that's a conflict is just beyond me. I'm like, wow, man. We're allowing this to happen. Congress is just allowing it to happen. And the longer maybe they're giving him enough rope to hang himself with. I do not know. No. But I can tell you what, I saw him at the world meeting. I think it was at the G7, and he looked lost. He
Yeah,
does. He did. He looked lost.
because he don't meet the level. This
No.
is way down here on the bottom. He don't meet the level where everybody else. Intelligence, knowing, references, he has know nothing. I want to know who write his speeches. I really want to know who does that.
You know, this
Or does he write his own damn speech? I don't know.
no.
Who's
He
his advisors? Somebody need to tell him, you need to shut the fuck up and sit down and shut the fuck up.
little Marco and JD Vance, and he's, they were with Eric Kirshner, they were in the White House typing up. So I said, I hope they're telling him that, look, man, well, Trump is going to do what you, and then you know what? I'm at the point now where just let him do what he got to do and get it over with,
Mhm.
because we're past the 25th Amendment. They need to do Article 2, Section 4, and get rid of all of them.
Yeah.
It's not. We can. They're not going to be able to anyway. You don't wait. They shouldn't waste the time trying to impeach this fool. They should just, if they can get rid of him, just get rid of all of them, because right now this country is in such dire straits and we don't realize it. Most people don't realize it. They're just like do de do de do
Right.
do de do de do.
Impeaching him is out of the question.
No, no,
You'll never get the Senate to two-thirds to get rid of him. So why go through it?
don't do it.
It's just not going to happen. So don't worry about it. However, you can investigate the goddamn the money.
The
That money, you
family,
can definitely
man.
investigate where that money's gone to. And I would say, I would hope that they do, should they get the House and the Senate. Find out where that money is and put these motherfuckers in jail. It ain't right.
They're
But
dry. They're robbing us blind, man.
yeah, 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 man. Every damn day, man. Things keep going up, and it ain't a big deal for them. It's not an issue for them.
The thing that really gets to me is how he manipulates the market and how everybody continues to fall for it. On Friday, we got a deal. Everything's going to be better. We're going to be great. This is going to be great. This is going to be great. On Monday, oh well. Well, on Sunday they start letting you know that things are going down. And on
Mhm.
Monday, we don't have a deal no more. We don't know. Da, 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 da. The market, the oil sells. Oil goes up. Oil comes down. Watch the market goes up, comes down. And I need to redo some more research about someone there people are there making huge bets on the market fluctuation and on what he is saying, and they're making wagers on it. They're making big money.
Mm.
It's just this whole country, man. It makes it. I felt so good when I listened to President Obama speak. I was like, oh my! It was like a breath of fresh air.
Isn't that though?
You know?
Wow. Wow. All of it. It was, man, they have put that together in a world-class fashion. It was
Yep.
just absolutely perfect. No unnecessary speakers. As a matter of fact, they had no
Nope.
speakers. So it was just absolutely wonderful. It really was.
Yeah.
How they got that thing? They got a public library in there. They got
Yeah.
a gym, a recording studio, a park, a playground. It's a place where you can just go and take your family to spend the whole day and
And
enjoy
have a great time.
and have a great time. Now, in comparisons with that idiot's library, it's
He's gonna have a
all about him. It's all about him.
UFC, and there's gonna be
Yeah,
like Trump here, golden statues of him all around the place.
yeah.
That's if he lasts that long, man. Because I'm watching him. His decline is just really obvious now.
Well, he's going to
And
get
not.
one. He's going to get one whether he's here or not. Because
Oh,
Reagan, I don't think Reagan was around when his was built.
I don't know. I don't remember.
He wasn't.
You know what also felt good, man, watching all of the presidents that was prior to him and their wives
I love
there
to
to
see that.
support him.
I love to see
You
that.
know, I love that. I'm like, yeah, see, that is the part of the best of America.
Mhm.
Okay, where that shows that we are head and shoulders above all the other countries in the world where everything is going crazy, except for now. We are
Mhm.
just like them, if not worse. Because
Yeah.
there's no way who's going to come to Trump's library opening.
Rick Rock, somebody that
Yeah, I
dude.
know, I know.
I
What's his
don't
name?
know.
Whatever.
Uh,
Him and Lee Greenwood gonna be saying, "I'm proud to be American."
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
look. It just it's pathetic. We are a joke on the world stage, and
Mhm.
people that can't see it. And you know, I thought about something. The reason why they like Trump, man, is well, the reason why most those mega men like him is because he represents to them how you can be a total failure and still lead the country. They
Yeah,
make them feel comfortable.
I 100% agree with you. 100 totally agree with that statement. I really do. And just to springboard off that, I think what Trump did, he made the biggest thing in the world. I would say because he got white people to believe that something was been taken from them. And not a damn thing had. But he got all of them believing it was. They come to get our jobs. They come to get our women. They come to get our everything. And that's not the case. And but
And
he,
it's the same playbook. It's the same playbook that they played years and years and years and years and years ago. You
mhm,
know, oh, you got to get the black men because they're coming to get our white women.
yeah.
You know they're gonna come get them.
Mhm,
Or and that's it's just it's pathetic. It is pathetic. In my why do those white supremacists hate black people?
mhm.
Why?
I don't
There's
know.
no legitimate excuse
No.
or psychological excuse with the except for they hate us because they ain't us. They
Yeah.
hate us because when they don't mess with us and they make the playing field equal, even if
Mhm,
they don't make the playing field equal, we beat
mhm.
them.
Yeah.
We beat
Yeah.
them every time.
It,
Every
it, it,
time.
it's like they can say whatever they want to. They're eating the dogs. And
Yeah.
people believe that shit. People, his newest lie, his first lie just yesterday. Oh, vandalism out on the national park pool. What
that,
vandalism? Now he's got National Guards out there, John. If you touch the water, you're gonna get arrested. If you
man,
touch that water, you're being arrested. The National Guards
that
out. See, this is the trickery. There was no vandalism out there whatsoever. John, I worked in DC. You can't fart in DC without a camera knowing where the hell you located.
man, look, okay, having a little experience with pools, nothing of that grandeur. The thing is, when they put in the dark color, which actually will not reflect better, a lighter color will actually. But anyway, and then they have the from what I understand, what I read, the water is pumped in from the Potomac. Okay, the Potomac has algae in it. Um, I think Obama had filters that he snatched out, right? And he told me remove the filters, and they removed the filters. They had his pool boy, whoever he, who's one of his major donors, right, company, and this guy gets in there, and they roll or spray paint the bottom of the pool. That
No
stuff's
bid contract. No bid contract.
no bid. Anytime, and when I was in management, they tell you anytime that there's a no bid contract, there's trickery going on.
Look
When
for
I
it.
do audits, if there's a no bid contract, I'm focusing right on that. Okay,
Yeah.
because somebody's getting paid. Okay.
Yeah.
But I mean, and the thing is full of algae. It looks like a swamp. The paint is peeling off the bottom, and they're gonna blame somebody else. He gave them the order to put in what is it? Hydrogen. I mean, hydrogen
Hydrogen
peroxide. I think it
peroxide.
was
Hydrogen peroxide.
that feeds. I mean, I'm like, who was in science that told them to do that?
Mhm.
I just it's crazy. And then now the thing is peeling up, and they get mad because the one guy from ABC or whatever had reached down. The stuff was the thing was floating in the water,
Right.
and he
Right.
said, "Look, it's peeling up because
The
they
thing,
didn't even prepare
the thing I
the
don't get, I don't
surface."
understand, John, is that costs us $14 million to do, right? 14 million bucks to do. Here's my problem. Somebody in that damn Trump White House should be saying, no, 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 freeze. We can't afford to spend money on that right now. We got a war going on over here. People starving over here. Gas is going up over here. We can't afford that. No. Where are the
Bruh,
adults at, John? Where are the adults?
they are no they are not any of those. That's what I'm saying. They're letting this guy do whatever. Congress is that. I'm just like totally disgusted with Congress. Period. Because they're just letting this cat run roughshod, do whatever he want to do. And I don't understand it. The dude's a lame duck. Okay, even if he decides to run again, there's going to be a big controversy about it, right? Why are you doing this when you have nothing? He can't do anything for you. Watch what happens in the midterm. You're gonna see that.
Yeah, it's coming. I can't wait until October because next month is November. I just can't wait. Yeah, I mean, I'm waiting to see this dude get crushed. He's already feeling stupid as all get out right now because there's war situation going on. He don't know what the hell to do. You know, if his advisors, all of them need to be fired.
Oh
Everybody
yeah.
needs to be fired because they're not advising him the right way. JD Vance is now this is the escape dog. His ass is on the shopping block too. Don't be surprised the second term they get rid of him. Don't you
Oh
dare
yeah.
be surprised.
Oh yeah. I really believe that JD Vance he's gonna be the scapegoat. But man, look, here the thing is that
Hey,
even
hang on one
with
second. How come he didn't call Pence and ask Pence, hey, what can I expect, Pence?
yeah. I mean, he could have there's a lot of people, all the generals that he fired, all the people that Whiskey Pete Cake Spat Breath fired, right? These people who had knowledge and the grown-ups that were in the room, this Nickelodeon crew he has now, I mean, I'm like going, come on, man. Come on, y'all not ready for prime time at all. And they're the Nickelodeon crew, man. I mean, you got Marco Rubio, you got Pete's Cakes Breath, you got these people running around like, ooh, do this, do that. And it doesn't, it just, it's right now, we're in a war, and they tell you the war. We lost the war, y'all. Everybody knows that now. The world knows we lost a war. The
Mhm.
paper that he wrote tells you we lost the world war,
Yeah.
right? Iran now is more powerful than they've ever been in the world, like them or not like them, because they know now all they got to do is
That's it.
close off the Strait of Hormuz, and we got them by the balls,
Right.
right?
Now, Trump said, under no circumstances can Iran have a nuclear weapon. Under no circumstances. Just a couple damn days ago, the boy said, well, they got the right to have it. You can't tell them they can't have it. Everybody else have one.
The uranium
Yeah.
that we supposedly flew planes over is obliterated. They ask him, "What about the uranium?" It's not that. It's not really that important. I mean, it's not that much. I mean, it's not. It's not. They can't do much with him. Like, but at first, you sent a whole
Yeah.
plane to. But now it's not that much, and they can't have ballistic weapons. Well, if everybody else have ballistic missiles,
Yeah.
why shouldn't they? And I'm like, well, is this the same dude?
He don't know how
Do
to get
y'all
out.
hear this?
He don't
No.
know how to get out of this
He's
situation, man.
he's begging for a way out. He
Yeah.
needs a way out
Mhm.
because if he doesn't have a way out, he knows that even his own party they gonna have pitches and torches and pitchforks
They already
marching
got
toward
him.
the Oval Office.
They're waiting for his butt right now. They can't, a lot of them can't take it. These are supposed to be conservative people, man. Conservative people, and he's giving them over $300 billion with a B for repair their country. Do you think they can use any of that to repair their country? Nah, nah,
No,
they won't.
they're gonna
No.
rebuild the weapons, man, because for
Right,
the next
right.
time around.
Hey,
For the
come
next
on,
time
man.
around.
We need to get smarter, man, and we're just not smart in certain
No,
areas. Just not
we are smart. They are not smart.
somebody.
Anytime you and I can sit here on this podcast and talk about that, and you mean to tell me that these guys that we pay to be in office to run this country haven't thought about that?
Yeah,
I mean, yeah, they're gonna use it and they're gonna rebuild their stockpile. And
yeah,
this time, and yeah, they're probably gonna make it. Look, if it was me, I would make a nuclear bomb because I'm like, okay, so they came and messing with me now, okay, and they're gonna give me all this money. Yeah, I'm making a nuclear bomb. Because you know why? They don't mess with North Korea. You know why? Because North Korea has a nuclear weapon.
right.
Okay. All the small companies, they don't mess with India. You know why? Because India has nuclear weapons.
And,
So I
and
don't want them to mess with me no more. So guess what? I'm gonna make a nuclear weapon.
yep, that's right. So if you want to get to world peace, first of all, you need to adjust your ties with Israel. That's number
Ah,
one. You got to adjust your ties with Israel and let them know how the cow chews the grass. We're not paying you guys no more $89 billion a year no more. That shit ends. You know what? And we need, and since you can ask for regime change, we want Netanyahu's ass out.
You know, we have, man, the money that we give Israel is obnoxious,
Yeah.
and they don't need it. We give them that, and that's their gravy that they pour on there. I mean, we give these people billions of dollars, billions of dollars. Netanyahu does nothing more than that, but they kill innocent people.
Hmm.
And see, here's the thing that bothers me is that innocent people are dying, and we're not focusing on the innocents.
Right.
We're focusing on, oh, they bombed Lebanon, they hit this building, they hit that building, and even Trump with his demented way of thinking, even he said they can't knock down whole apartment buildings. Looking for one person.
Hmm.
It does not make sense. And then we're in our Congress. Yeah, give him more money. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Give him more money. Give him more money.
Yeah.
And then they're going to talk crap about us. Did you see that they had these IDF soldiers burning the American flag in the United States? I
Hey,
think
man.
I posted that.
This
I
is,
mean,
this
come
is,
on.
this is exactly where we are today. This is where we are. This is where we live.
The
Right now,
United States of Israel.
this is, and you know what? And I've talked to a couple people, and this brother told me he believes that Israel owns us. And
They do.
yeah, yeah, and people got to understand that. People don't get that, John. People don't understand that Israel don't own us. What do you mean they don't own us?
Oh, yeah. I mean, look, here's the thing. They know what we did in the Kennedy era. I'll just leave it like that. They know what we did in the Kennedy era, what they did in the Kennedy era, right? They
Mhm.
know what Johnson did, right? When President Johnson gave them more money than they ever had before, right after President Kennedy was assassinated, and Kennedy was cutting them off. Um, they have a lot on America that they believe that the American people would not we would revolt and change our government if they told us exactly what was going on.
Mhm.
And I think they use that as leverage. And then of course they have the Trump files. So I mean, come on, man. I don't get. We okay with pedophiles. We okay with rape and torture. We okay with killing innocent people. What makes you think that God is going to spare this land
Mm,
or the people of this land?
mm, mm. Yeah, I don't get it, man. That just don't what they're doing and their words just don't match up to what they believe in.
No.
It just don't match. I'm sorry. It just does not match. You say God, you say we need to pray and heal our land. You need to do something too then. This is oh well. We'll talk about
What
religion. But we'll get into religion one time. But
we will. We
it's
definitely
coming.
will. And it is coming. And I'm doing a lot of research because when we hit that, we're gonna hit it hard, and we're gonna be honest. And some people are gonna get angry. But
Yeah.
you know what? I want to have receipts. I want to be able to put up. That's why I got to learn how to do that. I want to be able to pull up receipts. Here, read
Mhm.
this. Here, look at this. Because people need to understand that no, we don't have to support Israel. No, Israel. There was no promise made to support Israel or we get cursed. We're gonna. You know why we're gonna get cursed? You know why we're gonna get because we are supporting Israel right now.
Mhm.
Okay? Because you're supporting people, your money is going to killing innocent people.
Innocent people.
Your money, okay? Your tax dollars. What tell me. I don't understand. I don't get it why people don't we got to support Israel. John Hagee is nothing but a heretic. When
Mhm.
with all of his, and again, we'll get into religion because I'll get into that real hard. The thing
Yeah.
is that there are times then when Americans have to stand up. And right now, I don't see people, everybody's going along like it's okay.
Yeah. The thing that disturbs me, bugs me so much is that what this dude is doing to America,
Huh.
and right now I'm just saying right now, I'm no friend of America. But what he's doing to America, man, and people are just going along with it don't make
I,
sense to me, John. I, for some reason, I can't get this through my brain, man. How these people are doing what they're doing, accepting this and believing the things he's saying to them. I just don't understand it. Can't you see? Oh, look and see for yourself. Open your eyes.
the, the,
I don't
you,
get
you
it.
know,
I don't
you
get it.
know, you know who woke up, man? You know who's woke? Marjorie Taylor Greene.
Yeah,
I cannot. I listened to her the other day, and I was like, Marjorie done got woke.
yeah,
Okay. And she was like, she told the whole thing. And at the end of it, she said, and I don't, she goes, whoever told you we had to support Israel lied to you because those are not the people that are over there in Israel right now that we should be supporting. I'm like, ooh,
yeah,
ooh,
yeah.
you know, come on, man. We can't keep doing that. We have to, now that you're responsible for what you know. Okay.
Right,
And I really truly believe that. You're
right.
responsible for what you know. You
100%.
now know.
100%.
You now know that these people are killers.
Right.
You now know that these people kill, steal, and destroy. That's what they do.
That's what they do. That's what they
So
do.
why should we continue to support them? You think God's people do that? Really?
Yeah.
I
I, I
mm.
don't get it, man. I just don't get it. And I know we have some bases over in that region, military bases. But I know we ain't paying other places where we have military bases that kind of money.
The
Uh,
military bases that are over there in that region, man, they need to be rebuilt, or if they allow us to rebuild them.
mhm.
There's something else that I heard, and I wasn't given the authority to say who, but I know people that have family members over in that area because they're starting to ship and move around people,
Mhm.
and that are moving to the Middle East, and in the military, and they are telling these soldiers that, and I have this firsthand, they're telling these soldiers that you get 2 meals a day, you get 2 hots a day. After that, you have to eat MRIs because we can only feed you either breakfast and dinner or lunch and breakfast or whatever. If you want more food than that, you have to get MRIs
You talking
or
about
MREs,
out in the
MREs.
field or where you talking about?
Over in the bases that's in the Middle East.
On the garrison bases? Oh, is that right? Wow.
Yes.
Wow. I
Yes.
did not know that.
Yes,
I
I
did not
did not
know
even know that either until I heard. And I was like, wait, stop!" And I said, "Say that again."
that. Mhm.
And he said, "This is what they told them."
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I'm like, that's crazy.
Yeah, when I was in the military, when we used to go out on maneuvers and stuff, we didn't eat
That's
a second
different.
meal. Yeah, we didn't eat a second meal. Those are MRIs, or when I was there, it was called C rations. That's your second meal because you out in the woods, you out in the boons, and you ain't got time to come back and eat no food. So I
No,
get that, but I didn't know on Garrison they didn't have no food for these people, man.
that's what I'm saying. They were like, "Well, they told us that we get 2 meals, and after that, we have to eat MREs." And I'm like, "What? Wait, what? Are you kidding me?" I told
Yeah,
him, I said, I'm gonna talk about this. Okay, so yeah, I'm telling you that's real. I can't say their name because I don't want to have
yeah.
rep. They get backlash.
MREs are much better than C rations, but damn, they're not that damn good either.
But
So,
but they should be able to feed these people.
right, right.
Look how much money
You,
Whiskey Pete's Keg's Breath spent
you
on
should
all the
always give
lobster and
the
steak and stuff.
military good, wholesome, nutritious meals, 3 of them
They
every single day.
They gotta have that. They
Yeah.
Even if they're not at war, they're preparing for war. Even if their minds are working, you got to get them nutrition. They don't even. They need to have 3 meals a day and a decent place to live.
Mhm.
Unless you're out in the field, unless you're in war, then of course. But
Yeah.
other than that, there's no excuse for the amount of money that we give the Pentagon.
No, none at all. None at all, man.
There's no excuse, and I think that's another thing. Whiskey Pete Cake's breath. He don't know what's going on. He doesn't. He doesn't know. He's Nickelodeon crew. You know.
He
You
is the
know he
most underqualified Department of
defense.
veterans I've ever seen. He is absolutely the worst qualified.
You're
Just
going to
terrible.
talk about call it the Department of War. No, it's the Department of Defense. You can't change the name,
Right. How
so it's
about
the
Tom?
Department of Defense. And then secondly, you're going to commit war crimes by saying there'll be no quarter. That's a war crime.
Hey, John, what about the policy of no more mandatory vaccines? And what's going on in these bases in other bases where people are dying?
When
A
it
hundred
did,
three people are getting hit by these new flus because Pete Hegseth, as you say, is it got rid of the mandatory vaccination
mandatory, exactly.
in basic
Because
training, John. When you go into basic training, there's a thing called meningitis period. When you have a group of people all in the same area from different cultures, you need to have these vaccines, man. Come on.
this is because these idiots believe that COVID was nothing more than just the flu. And there are people that believe that. Look, I had COVID twice. It is a whole lot worse than the flu.
Mhm.
But they tell you it's nothing more than the flu. That's
Yeah,
all it is because that's what they told them.
it's flu
And
on
I'm like, okay,
steroids.
go ahead, drink some bleach then. I don't know what to tell these people. But because of that, you have, you're putting soldiers in harm's way and they're getting ill. Okay. I mean, I again, we got a guy who was a junkie, admittedly a junkie, right? And said that he had worms eating his brain, right? He is our health person.
Mhm.
I mean, come on, what are we doing?
Isn't he the same dude who cut the dick off of a raccoon or some shit like that?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes,
why?
and
But
kill take
what
a
right do
dead
you
bear
have
and
to other people, man?
put a dead bear in the middle of Central Park. I don't know. I don't know why. I can't tell you why. This is that's just I'm like,
Yeah,
look,
I'll disqualify
look.
you because you can't fucking talk. No, you out. Leave.
Hey, Benny, Yancy, what are you talking about, Yancy?
What
I'm like, come on,
ass
man.
is this?
Look. I'm like, man, come on. And then and we're getting stuff that's going on right now, like even with the different flus and the different viruses that's coming around because they fired. We're not in the H. We don't even know the WHO anymore. We're not in. We don't know what's coming because we're not in that organization anymore. Okay,
No,
so when it hits us, then we just like, oh shit, look what happened. I mean, there are things that's happening, and there are viruses that are out right now that are coming toward us that we're not going to know about. We're not going to know about. One of the scariest things that I'm looking at also is the Ebola outbreak in Africa, man. That
there's
ain't a joke.
another one. There,
Ebola is no joke.
there's definitely a plan for it. Obama put one together. There's a plan. I wonder if he threw that away too. Trump
He
must.
did.
Trump probably threw
He
that out
did.
also.
He did. He did. He did, man. You know what? And the thing is, when Obama was in office and I was working in healthcare, and he brought that out, we did we had to change over all of our clinics and everything to get ready, just in case that it would get here. How to isolate people, how to have how to do the reverse air pressure in certain rooms and stuff like that. They don't have this shit now. They we're America. That ain't nothing but the flu. We'll spit at Ebola. Puh.
Plus,
I mean, okay.
you let that idiot Elon Musk come in, Doge, and cut everything away, man. Everything's gone, John. All the departments.
Man,
Gone.
the
I
the
was listening to somebody, and he is the physicist that was appointed when Obama did the JPOL program. They had a physicist there on that team also. I know we switched subjects on you guys real quick, but calm down. Just calm down. He had a
Yeah.
physicist on that team also, just to show you how thorough he was when he was putting this team together. Ain't no damn physicists on Trump's team. He has none of that. They're just out there, just trying to figure out what to do as things pop up. But this brother, man, he just had everything in place.
He
Everything in.
did. And that's the reason why Obama lives rent free in their brain,
Mhm.
because everything he's doing, Obama did better than them.
Yeah.
Look, people forget where we were when President Obama took office, right, America was freaking bankrupt. The car industry was about to go off a cliff,
Yeah.
right? I mean, we were in really dark times,
Yeah.
right? And him and his administration brought us back.
That's
He
right.
got the right people around. And see, here's the thing. What I learned being a leader, right, is you don't have to know all these things, but what you have to know is how to get people around you that know all these things
That's
and
absolutely correct.
how to take advice from them,
Hmm.
right? You ain't got to, you don't have to, when I was managing in corporate, I didn't have to know all of this stuff, but I had to know who knew where to get the answers from and who to talk to and who to listen to.
Absolutely correct. This reminded me of a story I heard years ago when I was in sales that a guy was talking to the founder of the Ford Corporation. And on his desk, John, he had seven buttons on his desk. And to go show you, he didn't know everything, but he knew where to get those answers for any questions you have had. He'll push, oh, that's the finance, push number two. Finance person come online, he asked him a question. Production, whatever the case may be, he didn't know it all, but he knew
No.
where to get the answers. Who he had people in place who knew what to do.
And that's the thing. And that's what, see, a lot of people think that, oh, you got to know all these things. No, you don't. You just have to be smart enough to know that I don't know this, so I need to get somebody that knows this, and I need to get the best person that knows this, and I need to know, so that way I can listen to them.
Yeah,
So
it's
they
like
can tell me what to do at the time.
I had the ability to give you a McDonald's, a restaurant. Could you run it?
No,
Yes. You can't you ain't gotta learn how to cook no burger. As long as you got the people in there who knows how to do
that
it.
knows what to do. You know, you got to have the people that know. Even when you buy a franchise, there are people that tell you there's certain things you have to do. I mean, it just doesn't make. I sit back and I look at America and I'm going like, man, what is wrong? What is wrong with you guys? You know, what is really? Are we just that comfortable to where we just are allowing this to happen because we don't want to disturb our perception of reality?
Yeah,
I
that's right.
mean, wow. You know, wow, is that it? It's because when this hits, it's gonna hit like a ton of bricks,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
And then we gonna wonder what happened. Well, what the hell just hit us?
yeah.
You know, I mean, one thing, man, another thing, we're switching subject again. Keep up, y'all. Keep up, keep up. Keep
We know
up.
it's Monday. Just keep
Yeah,
up.
I know. Take another sip of your coffee. You know, Juneteenth. Juneteenth. Wonderful, wonderful. There's a lot of good demonstration, not demonstration, but celebrations going around. I love to see the people. I love to see people involved. I love to see all of all of the camaraderie of people. My thing is this, okay? So let's all get together and if we see if we can build an organization or a system to where we don't need to go and beg someone for equality.
Yeah, yeah. It would be nice to have a system like that. That would be
I
beautiful.
mean, you
Let's
you
now let's take off the rose-colored glasses.
we had that though. See, here's the thing: when we looked at Rosewood, when you look at all
Why
the
do you
places
why do you think
we
we don't
had
have it
that,
anymore, John?
there's lazy. Well, no, I'm not gonna say laziness. I'm gonna say that because people are afraid and they want they want it easy.
Well, and you might be 100% correct. The reason I
No,
believe
maybe
we don't
not.
have it anymore, the reason I believe we don't have it anymore today, I'm not talking about back in 1921 when Oklahoma had that whole deal. Not that serious. Today is because we want to assimilate.
Ah,
We want to be like everybody else, and I'm talking white.
I want to be like Mike. Yeah.
You can't do
I have
that.
to agree with you. I have to agree with you. Assimilation was the worst thing
Mhm.
that was taught to us.
Right.
Assimilation, and I really believe, and I said it last week, and I thought about it when I said it, and I got some pushback that I really believe if we had assimilated through power,
Yeah.
right? This is our system. If you want to be involved in our system, this is what you have to do.
There you go.
Okay? Rather than going, can we please be equal?
Right, right.
Because anything that's given to you can be taken away. My
Absolutely.
daddy taught me that a long time ago, before he died.
Mhm.
Anything that's, if you asking somebody for something, anything that can be given to you from somebody can be taken away because it belongs to them, not you.
That's right.
The
That's
very
right.
fact that you're asking them for it tells you it belongs to them.
Right. And we're not trying to say that we want to just have exclusively to a black and only. We're just saying that we need to be the person who produced or created or founded. We're not saying everybody can join in, but we got to be those
No,
creators. We,
yes. Look, there's something that Malcolm X. I was reading something that Malcolm X said right before he died, and he was in front of I forgot what audience, and I'm see if I can get the clip, but he said that I am willing to work with anybody of any race, of any religion that wants to to build a better system than the one we have. And
right,
I'm paraphrasing,
right,
but he
right.
did say that, and I'm there.
Mhm.
If you want to build a better system than what we have right now, right? I'm with you. Let's do this because but black people, we have created just about everything that they use in every area. Act like it.
Mhm.
Act like it. There are people there are brilliant black minds out there, right?
Yeah,
We need to actually build a system up to where we come at them in power,
within
not
power.
in power.
Not you got to come in power, as John talked about, not in I need to have it or I got to have it. No, 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 no,
Not begging, not
not that.
begging.
No, just go
If you
get it.
beg, anytime you beg, I mean, it's up to the discretion of the person that has the power. You actually give them the power when you beg, even if they don't, psychologically, even if they don't have the power, because they don't. We actually have the power, but they psychologically has mind fucked us into believing that they have the power.
John, black people have so much power and so much intelligence and so much creativity. Man, we have everything we need. Everything we need. We do have.
Look,
And we do have it to create our own. We do have it. And I'm not trying to say create our own and leave anybody else out, but we have the
no,
ability to do more. We do have that. We have all that. We have everything we need.
we have to, and if we want, and I really believe if we want, see, America's gonna change. America is changing. America is gonna change. And once this idiot gets out of office, when by whatever way, America is gonna change. On the other side of this, it's up to us whether we're going to be at the same level or we're going to be at a higher level, right?
Mhm.
Instead of begging and waiting for people to give us acceptance and to accept us, don't ask for permission. Don't wait for permission.
Mhm.
You don't. Who told you to do that?
That's right. That's right. What's that old saying? You better to ask for forgiveness and permission.
Yeah. Yeah, but who told them? Who told us what we have to act? You don't. Just go out and do it. There are some
James,
people I see on TV. I mean, on TV. I see on the internet called, and I'm gonna say their name even though they're not, called the Acre Boys. And these people are showing people how to build communities by buying land.
hmm,
They're black people. I'm like, well, yes.
yeah,
Buy land, build communities. We did it before. We can do it again.
that's right. James Brown said, "Don't give me nothing. Open the door and I'll get it myself."
I get it myself.
Don't
That's
you don't give
right.
me nothing. Just open the damn door because you do control those doors. They do control those
Yeah, they
doors.
do control the doors. They
Open
control
the
the
door and I'll
doors.
get it my damn self.
Which is the reason why we need our own system, so that way we won't have that control. They can't be gatekeepers. They are
Absolutely.
gatekeepers. They're good at gatekeeping. These people are excellent at gatekeeping. They will not let you in. They will not give you information. They will keep you out. They'll block you. And it's people. We don't even realize what they do to us. Most especially like to people like you and me when we're on this on the internet. Right now, the internet, man, please, if they like you, they'll push your content and everybody will see it and you'll get numbers through the roof. If
That's
they
right.
don't like you, no one will see your stuff,
Very true.
right?
That's right. That's right. That's very true. Absolutely, 100%. 100%. So yeah.
So I really believe, and I hope that one of the things that we get out of this Juneteenth celebration is not just another, another day to celebrate or another thing that there's some depth that's going in, and that there's some depth that people actually start thinking about what we can do in order to create a system. Everything is in place. All we have to do is stop being divided, stop allowing people to divide us. I may not agree with you 110%, right? But what we do agree upon, we should be able to work with.
You know what, John? It doesn't take everyone at the same time. All it takes is a few people in the beginning to create a plan, push the plan, and get the plan going. Let's say we want to buy. Let's say you want to say we wanted to buy a state. I don't know, a state. Say you got six billionaires who can do that, and we have that.
And we do.
Let's buy that state. Let's create a state government for that state.
We can do
And go
that.
from there. It'll
There is,
if you build it. I'm quoting a movie. If you build it, they will come.
yeah, I would go. Hey, man, look, I definitely would. If I could go somewhere where I could have like a show like this that people will listen, people will listen to and people will participate in and not be blocked, right? If I could go to a place where if I'm walking down the street, I don't get many side looks anymore. On the East Coast, it's a lot different. But when I was and I know y'all gonna get mad, but when I was on the West Coast, you get these people that give you side eye looks.
Mhm.
I don't know about down south because that's down south.
Yeah.
But I mean, I don't get the side looks that I used to get when I was in the West Coast. And then even when you go into restaurants and people are, they treat you, well, I've been treated better. I
Mhm.
mean, I didn't want to go into all that, but still, you know, if we could get into a place where or like you said, get land where we could build a community of our own
Mhm.
and then build a banking system of our own. There are enough black banks right now. We could do that if we would all take our money and invest into those banks.
Right.
There's enough black banks that can do that right now. And then the black banks don't just take the money and do what the other corporate banks do, reinvest that money, loan that money out to people, give low interest loans to different organizations and different businesses so that they can build their businesses.
Mhm. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, look, anytime people like you and I can talk about this,
Mhm.
it's not brain surgery.
It really isn't. It really isn't. It only take a few people, man. That's all it takes to get it going. Once the few
And I
people,
mean,
everybody else will come together. It'll be put in play.
but
Hotels,
see,
everything. Yeah.
yeah, hotels. I see, but see, I did hear something. I see all these billionaires, and we have a lot of black billionaires, a lot,
Mhm.
right? I was reading something that said the reason why the people that they have allowed to be billionaires, the people is because they're safe, because they're not going to do anything that is going to upset the apple cart, right?
Uh,
And
I've heard that before. I don't know. I
I don't
just
know.
we allowed you to be there. I don't know if that's true or not. I've heard it before though.
My thing is this, okay? Look, we are black people are the best in all the sports, right? Including right now, the World Cup is going on, right? Every 4 years. When you look at the World Cup, look at how many people on that field are black. No matter what country they're from, you know, it doesn't matter. They're the best players out there are black people,
Yeah, they are people
or
of color, no doubt about it.
they're people of color. I mean, but
I do like the way the world change subjects going again. I do like the World Cup is uniting people though. They're uniting the world. And I do like that. And that's what I like about this whole season, if you will. I know afterwards, the season's gone. I don't like what that damn fool in the White House did to the people I ran them. They made them stay in Mexico. That ain't right.
see, this is the hard. That's just bad. That's just bad. I mean, again, we are allowing this imbecile
Mhm.
to totally make us look horrible on the world stage.
Mhm.
I mean, I just don't. I just and we're allowing it. So I mean, what can I say?
Yeah.
Congress is allowing it. We're allowing it. What can you say? You can't say much. But everybody says, what can we do? What can you can make noise? You could do certain. There's a lot of things you can. We've given you guys things to do
Mhm.
in this program. Just think about the things that we talked to you about. Go back up and think about what we said we could be doing.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
man. I'm telling you, this I just hope and I pray that our country gets it together, man. I really do.
Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, you're right. 100%.
What else we got, man? we've flambéed.
I got a we got a new segment. It's called "Make Me Smarter," and I'm gonna start it
Okay.
called "Make Me Smarter." I'm gonna tell you what I think is getting ready to happen here in the next few years.
Ooh.
Watch what I tell you. This is only me. You can call it conspiracy if you want to. I don't care. Look out for what's that dude in Texas? That senator.
Yeah, Talentino. What's his name? No, I
Valentino?
know.
Look
I
out for
forgot
that
his
boy,
name.
man. Look out for him. But his footsteps are mirroring Barack Obama's.
Yeah.
Young
Yeah.
senator, he's going to win. He's going to win.
You think so? You think
Oh,
so?
no doubt in my mind, he's going to win. He'll beat the hell out of Paxton without a doubt. Without a doubt. Young, brand new
Yeah.
senator in there. And 2 years
Yeah.
later, 28, he'll be right ready to run for president. Watch what I
He
tell you.
probably will be. And I've listened to a couple of his speeches and some of the things, some of his ideas.
You heard it right
That's
here.
the thing.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, thinking out the box. Thinking out the box. Go ahead. What else do you think is going to happen?
I just made the people smarter. That's all I did. That's the name of the segment. Make me smarter. So I just made you a little bit smarter. You may not agree with it.
I mean, you don't have to agree with it, but it will make you smarter. I mean, like
I'm
it
telling you,
definitely
this
will.
dude is eloquent. He's smart. He can't be shaken. He just like Barack, man. Brand new. He's only what, 39 or 40 or something like that. He's
Yeah.
man. Watch out for this dude, man.
I like they thought that they were going to get him with a question that they asked him about his stepfather or something
Yeah.
like that. And he went, yeah, okay, let's talk about that. And I was like, ooh,
Mhm.
you see
Yeah.
now you can't get him. He's not scared.
Cruz
He ain't
tried to
scared.
say, Cruz said, well, in trying to describe him, I don't know how to describe him. I definitely can't use the word masculinity. What does that guy do with anything? He said, I definitely can't use masculine. So he's trying to call him soft.
What is masculinity? Ted Cruz is not masculinity, I tell
I
you
tell you
that.
not, Ted Cruz not masculine. Ted Cruz allowed Trump to call his wife ugly on national TV.
And Ted Cruz, man, not even want to get into Ted Cruz and his behind. He's so corrupt. Him and Lindsey Graham and all the rest of them idiots, they are so corrupt and they are so bought. You know what? They're getting. Oh, I was getting ready to use a term that probably would have got me in trouble. They are getting banged like $2, free people.
Yeah. So
Oh man, that's terrible. But anyway, it doesn't even make sense that Ted Cruz would even say that.
yeah.
I mean, he's been lubed up and taken care of so many times, it don't even make sense. You know,
Teddy Cruz is fighting for his political life. After this, he is so done.
Ted
He's
Cruz, Lindsey Graham too.
so done, man.
Lindsey
He's
Graham too.
Yeah, Lindsey Graham as well. He's done too. Now Lindsey Graham is running from the cameras when they asked him about the about what's going on in Iran. He's running from the cameras. He don't want to talk about it. You don't want to
I
talk
don't want
about
to
it?
talk about it.
What's
I
wrong with you?
don't want to talk about it. I don't want to talk about it.
Yeah,
And listen. The Huckabee now was talking about Israel. He said that there would be no United States if it was not for Israel.
again, he's telling
Go
you
look it up.
Israel owns us,
Go
and
look it up.
people believe it, and he's one of them. So, well, oh well. What do you say?
But listen, guys, next week we are going to be talking about what, Yancey? I want to say religion, but I don't want to do it. I don't want to do it next week. I need more time.
Okay.
I need more time. What the hell? Next week we're talking about religion. I'll make the time. What do you think?
Hey, I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it. We may lose a little bit of our fan base, but that's okay.
You know what? The only way we would lose you is if you are just not willing to understand or listen to facts or listen or change your mind about something that has been sold to you or that you have been programmed to believe. That basically is destroying you spiritually. And we'll get into that. We'll get into that.
So yeah. So we invite you pastors, whoever you are, leaders, join in on this conversation next week.
Yeah. Join in, y'all. Serious business. Serious business. Join in on the conversation.
Pastor want to come on the show?
I would love some. I would love some people, so we could talk. So we could talk, and not argue and not call people names and all that stuff. But actually let's just talk historical facts. And let's move forward from there. And I'm not trying to change anybody's mind or anybody. Listen, if what you believe works for you, that's good.
Yeah.
That is great. And I'm all for you. Right. But, again, don't try to push it on me or make sure that everybody has to believe the same way.
Right.
And that's the only thing I'm saying. But if what you believe works for you, then that's great, because I'm not trying to evangelicalize anyone,
Right. Me either. So, yeah. So.
All right, people. Well, consider yourself woke.
You are now woke.
No, I mean, you got to say, like you said, what you said last week, your ass is now woke.
That's right. Wipe the goddamn cat poop out your eye. Your ass is woke.
Cat poop. Hey, man, it's been great talking to you again on this Monday morning. Monday evening for me, but Monday morning for you.
Yeah.
And I will talk with you again soon, my brother. And you guys, we'll talk to you soon too. All right. Peace out.
Peace.
Time to get woke.